name is Colin, and video editing has changed my life. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Colin. Like I said, I'm a 20-year-old full-time video editor who works from home, and I've amassed over 445 million long-form views on my work and have been editing professionally for about 4 years now. And in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about how editing has changed my life and hopefully motivate and inspire you, because I think it could be life-changing for everyone who decides to take it seriously. So I just want to spread some passion and inspiration to all of you guys. So yeah, let's get into this. I want to talk about how I started video editing. So I think the year was around 2019. I used to make my own Minecraft content. It was very cringy, but you know, I was a kid. I would play the game, I would talk over it, and then I would edit my own videos. And then I started to realize after a few years of doing that the only part of it I really enjoyed was the editing. I realized that like I didn't really like being on camera too much, but I loved editing. You know, I would feel a little like passion, creative spark whenever I was editing my videos. So then I decided to reach out to some YouTubers I watched. I believe it was the YouTuber Estelic who did Minecraft videos. She was the first one I ever reached out to, and somehow with some crazy luck or crazy timing, she agreed to give me a chance after shooting my first ever outreach message. So you know, that was some pretty good luck off the bat that I had. And after that, I signed her as my first client. I believe I did my first ever video for only $12 because I did not know what I was doing. Keep in mind, I spent over 20 hours on this video. It was 20 minutes long, fully subtitled, everything like that, and I was thrilled. In retrospect, I should have charged like 100 times more, and that does not fall on her at all. That falls on me because I said that those were my rates. She even double asked me, "Are you sure?" And I said yes, just because I wanted to get paid for doing something. I didn't even like know it was possible. Just wanted to interrupt here to say check out the link in the description, and I'll be talking more about that later. Anyways, back to the video. And ever since then, after using that video to build my portfolio and getting more clients and then repeating that process, I worked for some of my childhood heroes, including the YouTuber Skeppy, the YouTuber A Cookie God, and now I work with various other gaming creators. And it's just the coolest thing in the world to me, because I grew up for years watching this content. Like, you know, a lot of kids grew up playing sports. I was never really the super like outdoorsy type. And yeah, I just kind of I grew up on the internet, so it's really cool to just like be a part of the space that I watch now. I actually just got back from TwitchCon and also VidCon this year, where I got to meet a lot of these people who I work alongside and also just grew up watching, and it's been incredible. So yeah, that's kind of how it started and got to where I'm at now. And now to this day, I make over $12,000 a month. I'm not going to say the exact amount just because I don't want to be that specific and don't want to give out too much information, but obviously that shows you enough that I'm able to not only live comfortably, but I moved out on my own this year because of video editing. We got a pretty cool apartment going on here, and also just be able to take care of my friends and family, and it's a really great feeling. At TwitchCon, the convention that I just mentioned getting back from, I bought two of my friends $150 Minecraft hoodies because they were pretty fire. I'll put the pictures on the screen if I remember. And you know, like obviously it's not like a huge amount of money or anything, but like just being able to do stuff like that and like seeing how grateful people are and how thankful they are, it's like it's a really rewarding feeling. And I think yeah, taking care of the people around you is one of the best things you could do after, you know, making it. And now I just want to talk a little bit about something that I wanted to do for a long time, which is retire my mom from her job. So my mom is a school teacher. She makes around $3,000 a month, I believe. She has to teach 20 to 30 students every single day, you know, all hours of the day, little kids running around causing problems, you know, being nuisances. And you know, she comes home just utterly exhausted. And the fact that now, because you know, I've grown this video editing business to something like pretty remarkable for my age, I'm able to surprise her for her birthday this February and tell her that I'm going to be replacing her income and allowing her to just, you know, quit that job and just live at home, which she's expressed wanting to do for so long. And I think that's really amazing, and I'm really excited. I will definitely be making a video, either like a vlog out of it, or like at least just posting a video of that moment, just because I want to share that with you guys because it's really special. I might not share the whole thing because it's gonna be obviously very personal, but yeah, I think I want to share that because I think it's beautiful and inspiring, and I want you guys to realize that all you have to do to reach your goals is just put in the work, because the guy who shows up every day is the guy who can never lose. For about 95% of the year, I work 7 days a week. I'm extremely disciplined. People ask me how I have motivation to just edit all day most days, and it's not motivation. Oftentimes I don't feel like editing, but it's discipline, because I know that what matters more than my current emotions and what I want to do in the moment is the long-term goals and discipline. And I think anyone can learn that. It took me a long time to learn that because I haven't always been this way, and I'm still obviously on a journey journey of self-development as well. I think that journey never stops. But yeah, I think just the number one thing I could ever recommend is learn discipline, and you kind of just learn by doing. There's no way of like, there's no YouTube tutorial that's going to teach you how to do it. You just have to do it by doing it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I hope this inspired you. I hope it motivated you, just to show you that anything's possible. I think within the next few months, my portfolio is going to reach 1 billion views, all long form too, by the way, all long form, 1 billion long form views, which just, it's hard to comprehend as a real number. Like, it's obviously a number on a screen, but then if I think about 1 billion people watching things I've made, like, what? I'm 20 years old, a billion, you know, it's just, it's crazy the amount of reach and impact you can have as an editor. You know, like, the content I've made has helped to raise generations. It's helped to entertain people through, I'm sure, very rough times, you know, made them smile, made them laugh, made them cry, whatever. And I just think editing's, you know, not a lot of careers can give you that, especially at the same time, the freedom to work from home and the freedom to work the hours that you want to work as long as you get your shit done. So yeah, I think that's really great. And if you found this really inspiring and want my help on scaling your business, click on the first and only link in the description, where I will create you a customized, personalized PDF template created by me for you. That's basically just a 10-page plan of how exactly to scale your business step by step and reach your goals, to obviously, like, you know, reach your own personal goals and successes the same way that I've been doing for a few years now. So if that sounds good to you, it's in the description for the price of actually less than one video that you should be editing. So really, if you want to take this seriously and scale this to the moon, you have no excuse not to check it out. But until next video, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care.